History being made here tonight, the EASHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports, their very first game in the league. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Icebreakers win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Tries to get the puck over to man. What a hit on the play! Oh, my!
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. And makes the save.
Here we go.
Scores! It's in! It's in the back of the net. I think he put it in on his own.
Oh, he did, James. I don't think he knew where that puck was. That's a frustrating goal as he puts it himself.
The Nighthawks get on the board here first. I'm not surprised, Cheryl. This team has been buzzing already.
Oh, they've been buzzing, but most importantly, James, they've been dialed in. You can see it in their intensity right from the puck drop and their first few strides all over the ice. They've been incredible to start this game.
Moves into the offensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Lots of time left in this period. The Nighthawks have taken a 1-0 lead. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Here's a sharp angle shot. One's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. We got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. The Nighthawks have been penalized, holding the call.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the 1-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be the task and kill this off.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. And they send it down the ice. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Breakaway! He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway!
Well, he breaks away from the pack with his speed. James makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net.
The Icebreakers gave one up early here in period number 1, but almost as quickly they get it right back.
Well, they stayed the course here, and halfway through the period, I feel like they're just finding their legs and they're getting into rhythm. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get into it here, James. They found it.
Through pass ahead. Quick feed to Roy.
Here we go.
Close.
Here we go.
They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James, to give them the lead and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
The Nighthawks take the lead after that last goal. And Cheryl, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counter punch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
Well, you got to continue to push attack. There is way too much runway left in this game, James. You're in the first period. You got to find a way to continue to compete, continue to maintain the momentum, and put your opponent on their heels.
All alone! He scores! A stone-cold finish on the breakaway!
And that's the bottom line, because it's in the back of the net, James. Looks over his shoulder and the presence of mind to know where everyone is and keeps moving forward. And what a finish that is on net.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Nighthawks have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Miles takes possession after that center ice faceoff. Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end. Carries it across the line. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Moves it quickly over to man. Sends it across. Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for that.
The Icebreakers have jumped right back into this one here in the first.
Well, they certainly have, and they found their momentum late in the period here, James, as they counter and they get themselves back in the game within one.
They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Feeds it over! The Icebreakers have it behind the net. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. And he comes up with it. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Oh, what a hit! Those are the ones you feel in the morning. And a great save!
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Strong defensive effort. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, how did he stop that with a save by Kent?
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Taken along the wall by Miles. Moves the puck behind the net. And that's intercepted by Petrov. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Picks off the feed. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Late goings of this period. The Nighthawks have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead it 3-2. And they take possession off the draw here at their own end. And he slides it quickly to Mann. He's got a step. Here's a feed in front. And there's the whistle as the puck is covered up for a stoppage. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Here's a shot. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Taken by Miles. Takes the feed at the back end. Denied by the goaltender. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. On the redirect. Oh, it shoots up a little too sweet with that save. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Oh, look at this. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. If you're a fan of defensive hockey, this one isn't for you. All tied up. It's been an offensive loaded game so far. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already 1 period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Nighthawks are lucky that this game is tied, James. I mean, they've had the minority of the shots. They really haven't found a way to get to the interior of the ice. They're going to have to pay the price somewhere if they want to get some shots and make this game a game.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And off the draw, they take the puck. Puck picked up by Petrov. Looks to make a play over to Roy. Play is called for offside. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Miles wins the draw at center. The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. It's in the back of the net for an own goal. The Nighthawks are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a one-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. Mann's lugging the puck. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Petrov.
Here we go, boys. Here we go.
And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home.
Puck grab by Petrov. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Slides it across. Oh, and that just skips home in the net. What a chance there, Pounder.
Well, he was inside, but he wasn't able to convert. You could just see those hands close to his body.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, what a stop by Pitts.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Nagy's got control of it now behind the cage. The Nighthawks have it now. Here's a blast, and it's off the iron.
The Nighthawks who are shaking their head. They cannot believe they've hit yet another post. Listen, the good part to this is they're still in the lead.
Puck scooped up by Miles. Fakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. He scores! The breakaway finish. That's how you do it.
Well, fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his pace from start to finish.
The Icebreakers finally have something to build on here in period number 2.
That's one of the only shifts this period where they drove the net and they've attacked, James. They've got to find a way to possess the puck and get more shots on net. They've been outshot this period.
And that's stolen by Roy. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Here he is on the backhand. Shuts him down.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
The Nighthawks gain possession with the stop. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Miles looks around. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. The Icebreakers take possession here in the open ice. And now it's grabbed by Dvorak. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Grabs it in his own end. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. Denies him with the save.
Docs found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, true position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Here in the back half of this period, the Icebreakers make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Puck is probably wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Takes the feed. They've got numbers here. Comes up with the stop. Right off the side of the net. Gains control of the puck here at the line. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Lays out to block it. Breakaway. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And that's a great heads-up play by Miles. There he is on the redirect. Great save by the goaltender who was in the right place at the right time.
momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
The Nighthawks deliver an absolute backbreaker with that goal here late in the second.
Well, it certainly adds a buffer to that one-goal lead, doesn't it? And it certainly changes the mind frame. What it can't change is the way that they're playing. They got to keep the foot on the gas here and get themselves to the intermission.
And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder, ready to bring you the action. I'm surprised I've got a voice here in period number 3 after all those goals scored through the first 40. And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net. The Nighthawks are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're patting the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Takes the feed at center. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Oh, what a save on the slapper!
Roy's been playing with bite tonight and certainly packing a punch here with a hat trick so far in this game. I mean, he has been the option. He has been the threat on the ice. And the other team, they don't have an answer for him. They got to solve this riddle. They got to try and disrupt and negate him if they want an attempt at winning this game.
And he throws it wide of the net.
Oh, this is a tough game, and you got to fight for your scoring chances, James. And this just seems like a waste when he misses wide.
And there we go. Icing is the call.
Roy's been playing with his head up all night long here, James. He doesn't have one. He doesn't have two. He has 3 goals for the hat trick in this game so far. And if you have a look back at some of them, I mean, he has just been lights out in and around the net, changing the angle of his shot. And he's leaving the goaltender guessing.
The Nighthawks move to the offensive zone. Scrum along the boards. They battle for the puck. The Nighthawks take it along the wall. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Dank's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Well, he's having a multiple-point game right now because of how dynamic he's been in the offensive zone. I mean, he's been all around the net. When he's got the puck on his stick, he's a shooting threat. But also, when he's off of the puck, he's getting to the right spots at the right time. And this is how you generate offense. And he's been doing it all game long.
Battle along the boards. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Miles. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Deflect beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
The Icebreakers are looking for some much-needed offense, and they get it. They get a great look, and it just goes off the post. You can see the frustration in the entire bench. You have to capitalize if they want to win back in this game.
Here's a short pass to Miles. Steps inside. From the point, looks to make something happen. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. And he takes the pass.
Roy's been having...
Scores! And there's the hat trick, and it's time for the Ghost to come on out to play.
He's been outstanding to get that hat trick, hasn't he? I mean, he's getting lost in coverage. No one can find him out there, James. And he has had a ghostly appearance because he's finding his way to the net untouched.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Handles the puck. Back to the point, he set it up. Redirected in front, I think that went off his pad.
Doc's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
The Nighthawks have been handed 2 for interference.
Well, that's going to be an interference call, and it's a deserved one. You can't impede the forward progress of your opponent, and that's what happens here.
Miles has won the faceoff. Oh,
That was open.
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat. Miles doing a great job tonight of showing off his offensive skill set in this game here, James. Multiple opportunities on the net. He sticks with it. He's been snipping in around the paint, and he finally converts. You can see sort of the weight come off of his shoulders right now. I expect the stick to be lighter in his hands, and wouldn't be surprised if he gets another one.
Right in the low slot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Great poke by Miles. And that puck leaves the zone. The Nighthawks have it now. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive end. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or target on his back, James. Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. That goes wide.
The real skill to be accurate and have a heavy shot, and right now it's just a heavy one that whistles wide.
The Icebreakers working around near the back end. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Power play has expired.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
Picked off by Huber. Into the offensive zone. The Nighthawks have it from their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. The backhand.
How did that stay out? Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net, and complete desperation and compete level to make that one.
Scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build out that last shift.
Takes the feed up ahead. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Works it across to Miles. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Clapperton's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Sends the pass over. What a steal in his own end. Here's a shot. Oh, and he had the answer on that one. Dvorak's picking up steam. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Picked up along the wall by Petrov. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick to stop. Taken by Petrov. And a stiff break setup. The Nighthawks are across the line and into the offensive end. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it to Miles. Makes the move in front.
Man, it's ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Here's a race for the loose puck. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck, when you separate the body from it.
That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. Cheryl, there's an old saying, confidence is key. They were strutting tonight out there on the ice.
Yeah, they had a little swagger, didn't they? And you look at them and the way they were skating, and their first 5 strides, whether it was on the offense or the defensive side of the puck, it was there. And that tells me that they're playing urgent.
So much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.